All right, so 2 live streams in one day. What do you think of that? We've got the Bigme B751C that we're going to be unboxing as well today. They both arrived in the mail, so, well, the Bigme and the Supernote Nomad both arrived. So we're going to be unboxing this live as well. And then, like I said in the last video, I'd love to start doing these live streams for members only. So that is that. I know it's like the worst time of day to be live streaming, but we'll figure this out, I promise. Just wanted to get my hands on this and start reviewing it, so why not do a live unboxing? Get my first impressions, and as always, if you're watching, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them live, so that should be fun. All right, Bigme, just for you. I've never reviewed a Bigme product. I know they just came out with their e-ink phone, which is a big one. Not many people outside of Light Phone have done that. So hopefully I can continue working with them, maybe get my hands on one of those products as well to review in the future. I know that dumb phones are such a hot commodity right now. So maybe have that to look forward to. I was really excited about this. It's a newer product for them. It is a color e-reader, so be able to read comic books on a Kindle-like device. Probably shouldn't say Kindle, but an e-ink reader device. So I do like, this has like a interesting packaging here, which is pretty fun. We'll take that off. Got some QR codes, and what's cool about this too is it does come with a pen as well. So that's exciting to think about. I don't know what's in these 2 separate boxes. We will start with the smaller one. Oh, cool. So this comes with the folio, I guess you would call it. Let's go ahead and break in here, see what we can find. Kurt, yep, it's a day of lives. Hi from France. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I was just excited. Both these products came in the mail today at the same time, so I was excited. Thanks again for joining, Kurt. It's good to have you. Nice, I guess, little portfolio here. It feels kind of similar to, it kind of reminds me of the old Apple ones. I don't know, it seems nice. A little bit of a Bigme brand there, and a lot like the Supernote over there. It does come as well with the pen holder. It's strange to me that the pen holder is on the flip out part. Interesting. I guess because it's positioned more as a reader, that makes a little bit of sense, but we'll put that aside for now. You can get an idea of how big this thing is. It's a little tiny guy. So let's get into the actual product here itself. And there she is. I think it's funny, the brand is Bigme, but on their screensavers it says Me Big. I do like the size, actually. I kind of like that it's smaller. Of course, you have your buttons here, which is super nice. I know a lot of people like page turn buttons on their e-ink readers. So I do think it's interesting. It comes with a stylus. This actually feels heavier than I thought it would. Let's see what's in here. All right, so it does take an actual AAA battery. It looks like, nope, that's a quadruple A battery, which haven't seen many of those in my lifetime in a product. So I'm sure you can hunt those down on Amazon. And there are actual buttons on here too. And that right there either looks like an on light or a microphone. So that's interesting. I am not quite sure what that is, to be honest. Looks like regular kind of nib that you would get from many other tablets on the market. Replaceable. Let's pull out what I'm assuming is documentation. That seems to be all that's in the box. I'll come back to it if I need to. Kurt, while an odd pen loop placement decision, if you open the flip, the front color around the back, pen will hold onto the right side. Oh, that's a very good point, Kurt. Hadn't thought about that. So Kurt's saying, so you got the pen here, which, wow, that's quite a tight fit there. Pen loop on there, but if you flip it around to read, it's still right here on the right side, which I guess that's a good point. Thanks for that, Kurt. We'll put that there for now. Warranty card here. And then of course your little instruction manual. It looks like it's in a different language, which I'm assuming there's English somewhere, I hope. I'm also assuming there's an app for this as well, but I'll get into that with the full review down the line. Today we're just taking a look at all of the various things. So I am seeing this trend with USB-A to USB Type-C, which is interesting because I feel like we're past this, but I'm not entirely sure when this model of Bigme came out, so there's that to think about. SIM card ejection tool, and then what is this guy? What in the world is that? Maybe something you put around here to tighten this down, potentially? I have no idea what this metal circle thing is. So SIM card, so I'm assuming there's a SIM tray here, and then here are your extra tips, which those look a little bit different than what I've seen from some other brands, so I don't know. Looks like you get 2 of them, so gotta hold on tight to those. Try not to lose those, and again, I have no idea what that metal thingy is. If anyone watching knows what that is, I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe we'll find out. All right, let's go ahead and get into the device itself here, which is always good. This is the fun part. All right, let's flip these back. Any questions so far on this thing I can answer while I've got you guys? It does have like kind of a thick, it looks thicker like in their promo stuff because like the ratio seems thick, but because it's so small, it doesn't actually feel as thick as I thought it was going to. Feels pretty solid. Here's what looks like another microphone. Maybe it's a speaker. So you do charge it on this side here, and there's a light there, indicator light. That looks like a speaker, which is interesting. SIM card, tray, power button here in the top right. Something I want to try. This is much more of a smoother surface. The tip or the nib actually helps with this. It is closer to like a iPad surface than something like Supernote has, which is a little more rough, as I found today. But let's go ahead and I don't think, yeah, this doesn't stick. So you will need to keep it here, which is fine. Just tuck that in there for now. All right, let's get this booted up. J.D. Reed, creator of Color E-Ink AI Note. So I have seen this company and potentially just this e-ink reader has this like anti-ghosting ability. I don't know how it works, but and it does look like there's a front light on here, which is nice. Some people like those, some people don't. Looks like it's loading. This like anti-ghosting, like refresh rate thing, again on this channel I don't get into the specifics of how this stuff works. I just kind of take things experientially. But yeah, it looks really nice where, okay, I guess I just hit this. There we go, good. I guess I agree to the privacy policy. Welcome to use Bigme AI Note. Click to initialize the settings. Don't mind if I do. All right. Swipe up from the left side to go back. Swipe up from the middle, back, home screen. Full refresh on the right side. That's good to know. Swipe up and down to adjust. This is kind of reminding me of the books devices where you can kind of swipe on the corner or outside edge. All right, and then these are both back buttons. You can change some of these. I don't know that I really want to at this time, but I guess you can. Oh, nice. That's a nice little pop-up menu. We'll look at that later. We'll leave things default for now. All right. Support handwriting. Yeah, let's go ahead. Show or hide the handwriting functions. All right, 1. Pressure calibration button. So I guess you hit both of them. Place the pen vertically on the screen with the pen nibs in contact with the screen. Press and hold 2 buttons at the same time for 5 seconds. Wait for flashlight flashes. Okay, so this does seem to be a little light indicator on the pen and not a microphone. because it says that. All right, I do like how this side of the pen is flat, so it doesn't roll off the desk, though it is right on the buttons, which is interesting. All right, 3 is the erase button. So if you want to touch that and then use it to erase. 2 is the wake up button. Okay, so you have to actually wake up the pen before you write, which is interesting too. All right, battery cap, rotate, unscrew. Okay, not use more than 3 minutes, the pen will enter power saving mode. Good. All right, let me set up my Wi-Fi real quick off screen here. Keep a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man. You guys know that song? Gets stuck in your head. All right, setting up our Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's a nice pen, or pencil, whatever you want to call it, stylus. All right, we good? Next step. All right, I don't really want to log into the AI note right now. I'll do that later. I'm assuming that's how you don't really need to contact them right now. That's fine. User guide homepage. Okay. Pull down to show control center. Left or right to go back. Long press and hold. You can already see this color popping in here. Okay. All right. Swipe up, down to view apps. All right, cool. So there's a new version. I'll do an update later as well. Let's just hop into like a quick note here. So this seems more reminiscent to me of something like the Books brand, where there's going to be lots of access to apps here. The dumbness of the device comes from the e-ink display. I hesitate to call it dumb when it's not really positioned that way in their marketing, but these devices that kind of slow down our usage of tech, I love this kind of stuff, and I know you guys probably do too. So, you know, I hesitate to call it a dumb device, but all right. Title to rename. All right, settings, toolbar, colors, and I'll play around a lot with this too before I give my full review, but all right, cool. You can have meeting settings too. So, oh, wow, you can, what is this? All right, let's just test. Oh, hey there. It's definitely more or less frictiony for sure. All right, here's the eraser. Oh, okay, cool. It's one of these. I love this type of eraser on these types of devices. There. Okay. Just because I think it just works a lot better. That's a pen. Let's check out the pencil. It's a nice look. So full refresh, you go like this. There we go. Nice. A brush. Okay. Ballpoint pen. That's usually what I use on these types of tablets. Highlight. Interesting. I don't like that it's black. That's weird. I guess it's black is the one that's chosen. Let's go to like that color and see. Okay, cool. Erase. What kind of erase? So we've got track, clear all. Nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. I don't really know what I did, but all right, let's do the range one again. What else do we have here? Insert, template, shapes, photo, something I did want to check. Let's do a pen. So it doesn't have like the line adjustment or anything like that. Good to know. Let's check our different templates. Okay, is this it? Office, default, oh, here we go. Local, animal, plant. I'm a huge fan of dotted journals, so dot matrix. Hey, you know, this isn't, you know, to me, this isn't really where I need to be spending my time reviewing or looking into this a lot. I think the big stuff is going to be in the reading capabilities. I mean, this is a reader after all. I think it's nice that you can, let's just delete that file. I think it's nice that you can mark up PDFs and stuff, or, you know, highlight in Kindle, for instance. I'm going to be using this mostly for Kindle reading. If there's anything else you guys would like to see me kind of try out on it, let me know. But, you know, this is a teeny little screen, 7 inches. It's not really made for too much note taking. I think it's nice that it comes with the pen. And so Office, what do we have here? Okay, Docs, voice translation, that's nice. Task list, cloud, the app center, long press app to drag to group. Okay, it's telling me how to get around here. Okay, cool, so Kindle's already loaded on here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on here. Mail, X photo. There's your Google Play Store. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to be testing out is using this for comic book reading. I haven't done a ton of comic book reading, but I love that you can watch comic books on this type of device, watch comic books, read comic books on this type of device. I think that's super interesting, and I think the color and the anti-ghosting is a really nice feature there. So anyway, that's going to do it for, you know, first impressions, unboxing of this device. Excuse me, wow. I will definitely be testing this out and let you all know what I think about it. I'm excited to have these little page turn buttons and to be able to just chill on the couch or right before bed and be able to just read through a comic book or read through a book even on this. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions for the full review. And I don't know if the stream has stopped working or what, but it's got a swirling ring of death. So I'm going to sign off here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.